Hi everybody! So in this video I'm going to show you how I trimmed my layering. You can actually change anything you like to suit you. If you only want slight layers, then just take a little bit off, and if you want more layering, take a lot more off. So I hope you enjoy this and gain something out of it, and thank you so much for watching.
I do switch my shampoos and conditioners a lot. I just go back and forth.
After you've made sure that your hair is thoroughly wet, I start by applying the shampoo to my roots only, and I like to start on the outer edge and work my way towards the crown, which is the middle of your head. Then I rinse and I repeat until my hair lathers up really nicely. I don't need to get the shampoo on my ends, and that's because when you rinse it out, the shampoo gets on your ends and it kind of washes it then. Then I follow with conditioner. But first I'm going to rinse out, this is my second washing, I'm going to rinse it out really well. And then I'm going to apply the conditioner a little bit at a time from my roots to my ends. Before you apply the conditioner, make sure that you get the water out. That way your conditioner can not slide off with the water. I know you're not supposed to really do this, but I do brush my hair with tons of conditioner in it, very gently. Make sure you rinse really well one last time, and now we're ready for the cut.
Like so. So it's never really tight here at all, because that causes breakage. So it's very loose. Alright, so first we're going to start with the back. A small section. Now I can't really see what I'm doing, so I'm just going to finger my way through this. And I'm going to bring it up. And I'm going to trim this layer. This right here, my head is still down. Bring it forward and just trim that end. Take another section. Okay, so you take this and take the next section like that. Roots. And I'm bringing it up. Up. Keep going up. 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 So you can't go up anymore. Now, if I were to cut here and cut all that off, I would have like a little bit of length, wispy length with tons of short layers. I don't want that. Right now I'm just taking off the ends. So, you're looking at it like this. See how it's pointy? You want to get the points off. See how that's pointy? That's not healthy. So I'm going to go ahead and trim that off. See how much better that looks? That's what you want. And I ended up taking about 3/4 of an inch. About 3/4 of an inch off. See how pointy that was? And see how straight that is? Like so. Up. My head's bent. My head's bent and I'm going up, bringing it over, directing it. See those points? See those points? Right there. And you should begin to see a guide. So you keep going until you see your guide. And then just take those ends off. See? Alright, so now what you can do is also split it in half. Okay. And now you can, keep your head kind of, upright. And just bring this up. Keep your head straight. Just keep bringing that up. And then just trim your ends here. Better that looks? Wait, it's not good. Okay, so keep your head straight. Bring this up. 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 Straight out like that. Okay? And then you can even see the ends. Take off, just trim it. Okay, is it straight? Is it even? Well, it looks pretty even. My hair is not that thick, so my sectioning doesn't have to be that small. But if you have a lot of hair, you'll want to make your sectioning smaller. What's most important is making sure that your sections are even. Because if they're not even, then how are you going to tell if things are even? So, do it in half like this. From your roots, bring it up. So it's straight. Okay, bring it up like this. Bring it straight up.
After you're done bringing that up and making sure it's even, you want to cut it in half, bring it to the other side, bring it up, and trim the ends. After you're done with that side, just take the other section and do the same thing, bring it up and trim the ends on that. If you can't tell, I'm sort of cutting it in a V shape, and what that does is just add some really pretty layering on your ends. After that, I'm going to cut it in half, and this time I'm going to bring it forward, comb it out, and make sure that everything is even. If not, just cut into it. Now I'm going to take this top section and bring it up and just make sure it's even.
Let me explain something to you. I already have layers. If you do not have layers, okay, at all, and this is long and you want more layers, decide where you want your layers to start. Do you want them to start here and then be like along here? Do you want them to be longer and just be along the bottom? You decide where you want them to start. And then you start like here. Bring it down. So say your hair is down here. Decide where you want your layers to start. Again, remember, take off a little bit at a time. If you want more, you can always do more. If you already just cut it too short, it's going to take a while to grow back. Just letting you know that. Say I want short layers like mine. Okay, so I'm going to take a triangle piece. Now, just start by bringing it like this. Don't go up yet. Don't go down. Well, you could go down, but I like to start about here. Okay? Then trim or cut it. So I'm going to point cut it because that's how I like my layers to be. So just start with that little piece and point cut it. So now you're going to have this section that's short. So now you're just going to take this front. I don't have that much hair, so for me, my sections can be a little bit thicker. If you have a lot more hair, make them thinner. Okay. Again, make sure that your sectioning is even so that your haircut comes out even. Okay. So now what you want to do, now you can, if you don't have a part, go ahead and just cut it in the middle. So now you can bring another section in, and now I'm just trimming, but if you have a lot more hair, follow your guide down. Follow your guide down like so. You can even use this comb or your comb. Put the comb right here and just follow your guide down like that. So it's going to be down.
Now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, just following your guide, and you'll see that I'm not taking a lot of hair off because I'm just trimming. But for someone that doesn't have any layering, this is going to create a lot more layering in the front. So
you're going to kind of just have to play around with it because, or you can bring it up, which is what I like to do also. However way you feel comfortable doing, you just want to make sure that it's even. So you want to check.
now I'm just going to take another section, and since my hair is not that thick, I'm taking about 1/2 inch sections, and I'm going to follow my guide. As I've said, if you have no layering at all, you're going to end up taking a lot more than what I am right here. And finally, I'm just going to keep taking my sections and keep bringing it and meeting up with that guide, and that will create some really nice face framing layers. You want to also bring that down and make sure that that line is straight there and there's no extra pieces, and then just keep on bringing that. See how I'm over directing it forward?
See how I'm kind of over directing my head back? If that helps you, then that's, whatever helps you to get these angles in is good. Now you just want to take a section like this, section this and bring it forward. I mean up. And bring it forward. Bring it up, I mean. Bring it up. Make sure that this trimmed it so that it's even. And then just keep taking your sections and bring it up. Again, making sure that it's all even. And that's the way I trim my layers. So I'm gonna just go to sleep and I will style it tomorrow and I'll show you the finished look. So remember, start off little, and if you want more, you can always add more. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this helped you. Bye.